Hey y'all, it's Betsy with Happily Ever After, etc. and welcome back to another ship video. So I am currently on the Carnival Panorama coming to you with a full ship tour, and y'all, it's nighttime. So I am currently doing a 25-day cruise from Singapore to Long Beach, and the ship has been packed. Not a great time to do a ship tour without a million people, but tonight we are docking overnight in Honolulu. You can see Aloha Tower in the background, which means that a lot of people are actually sleeping off the ship. And for the first time in 2 weeks, the ship is as quiet as I have ever seen it. Now, a lot of things are going to be closed because it is 11:30 at night. We just got back from a luau at Paradise Cove, and I am going to use the last of my energy to show you around this big ship I've called home for the last 2.5 weeks. So we are upstairs in the Serenity deck, which has two hot tubs or spas. The other one's on the other side. You can see they have plenty of lanais, pods. There is a bar here, although it is currently closed. Either way, the Serenity deck up here, deck 15, this is the very, very top of the ship. And if you are looking for a little shade, a little sun, a little escape, this is a great place to come. Of course, from here, you can see all the windbreaks for the bar. We'll go back inside where we can see the map. As you can see, there is not much else up here on 15 except Serenity, but one floor down we have the spa, we have waterworks right out here, we have a lot of rooms, and then straight across we have the clubhouse and a lot of other outdoor activities. For now, let's head straight down to 14 and we will show you what else is on the next floor. So, '14 is the spa, and you can see spa. So up here is where you'll come to access the spa if you have a spa cabin and you are not trying to go through the main entrance, which is down on 13. If you are not in a spa cabin and you are coming to the main entry of the spa, that is down one floor, but you have access from the spa rooms directly into the spa, so you don't have to walk around the ship in your robe. I'm going to give you a little look down the spa hallways. It's very relaxing. It's also very late, so we're going to be quiet. So from deck 13, you also have access to the splash zone, which is of course the water slide, and entire splash park. You can see they're doing the dive-in theater right now. I'm honestly not sure what they're playing. Oh, Paul Atreides. That would be Dune. Currently playing on the Seaside Theater. Let's go ahead down to 12. Waterworks is a big draw for little kids and big kids. And the Seaside Theater has seats all the way up here, as well as down on 10. So 10, 11, 12. You can see the seats up here, not as comfortable, but that's okay. Let's head inside and I will show you the main entrance to the spa. Here we go. It is closed. But during normal hours, this is where you come for the spa. And since I was lucky enough to get a massage and do a spa tour on the ship, there will be an entirely separate video just to show you the spa. I will link that down below. But during normal hours, those doors are wide open. You can go in and book any kind of spa services, or if you have a spa pass or a spa cabin, use the thalassotherapy pool or the sauna, whatever you like. But as you can see, 12, this is pretty much it for the front of the ship until you get down to the liquid lounge. So we have the spa, and then we have staterooms all the way down to deck 6, where they have the kids club, Club O2, Circle C, and the arcade. So we're actually going to go back outside, and we are going to go across the Skytrack to check out the other side of deck 12, which is the top of the back of the boat. So, back outside. Not that many people here. For the first time in 12 days, we did not get to port in Guam, so we have had 12 sea days. The ship is in port, and a lot of people are in Honolulu. Or 11:30 at night, they may be in bed. Since we're in port, the casino is not even open, which is a lot of people's late night jaunts. Close enough. You can see all of the loungers are put away that are typically stretched all along this upper deck. There's shuffleboard here. And now we get to the jogging track. Up above the roller coaster, we have the sky course, the ropes. Y'all, there is so much to do on this ship. Putt-putt, billiards, kids club. Ooh, it is raining a little bit. After 12 days at sea, it is weird to see these things abandoned. The last 12 days, this was hoppin'. Place to be. I mean, not for me, because we're in the Havana area on this cruise, and I spent my 12 days back on the Havana deck in the pool, but for a lot of the kids. And since this was a Journeys cruise, I'd say we only had about 12 kids. They were all up here, meaning a lot of the big kids were up here too. Back of the boat means we have a full basketball court, stands, more pool tables. I love all the signs. You always know where you are. And the back of the boat. Although it's a ship. Calling this ship a boat is a good way to make a lot of people mad. All right, back of the boat, we have the second main pool. 2 hot tubs that are now closed. All the deck chairs put away. Y'all, they clean this ship constantly. And directly below us, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure this is the smoking area. Let's go downstairs and check it out. Oh yeah, the only deck chairs still out here. And inside we have, very important, the Asian kitchen, Cucina del Capitano, Camp Ocean, and Dr. Seuss. They'll be closed, but we'll take a little peek. Asian kitchen, and across the hall we have Italian. These are 2 of the restaurants that you do pay to go to in the evenings, but most sea days at lunch you can have lunch up here and it is included. Also, 1 staircase away from the main Lido buffet, which is going strong. Lots of people. Let's head back to the tides. All right, so right outside Lido, we have the lobster, the shrimp, all that good stuff. This is, of course, closed for the evening, but the seafood shack is open for lunch and dinner. And we have the pool. The bar. And the most important place this time of night on the entire ship, especially when the casino and the nightclubs aren't open, we have the pizzeria. Typically, there is a line for this place, but I guess people are done with the Hawaiian food for the day. Let's go back in, check out the map. Some people say 10 is the most important deck. Seafood, the pool, the pizzeria, Lido, guys, burgers, the main pool, and then staterooms. We're going to go ahead and walk through Lido so you get the full experience. And I think it might have been just this year that they brought back the midnight buffet that goes from about 11 to 1. I typically don't come for the midnight buffet because I go to the pizzeria. But on all ships, pizzeria and the deli are open, I believe, until 4 in the morning. They're good spots if you're up late looking for something to eat. Recognize where we are yet? We have the deli. I think we found all the people. Excuse me. All right, y'all. Keep your eyes peeled for ducks. It is prime duck hunting time. Now, this buffet, I believe, is closed. Yes. Only one of the buffets is open. Don't really need to. Not that many people looking for it. But, of course, water, lemonade, I think one of the coffee stations, and one of the ice cream stations is always open. It's just a matter of finding out which one. Hint, it's the other one. All right, through the doors, and we come to the Blue Iguana, which is closed. We have a theme here. Everything's closed. But the Blue Iguana is open for breakfast, I believe lunch. And in the morning, the Blue Iguana is the only place that has fresh fruit on their salsa bar. Go figure. Looks like Dune is over. Everyone has left the pool. And if you want to swim or sit in the pool, there's a whole space back here. Got the red rum bar, red frog, life jackets, and my first stop on any Carnival ship, Guy's Burgers. That is currently clean. Ready to do business again tomorrow. We're gonna head right inside and check out the map. I lied. Before we go inside, I do want to point out we've been on 10. We've been up on 12. We skipped the mid section of 11. There's not much up there. You can see all the chairs. I believe there's also a smoking section right up here, which is the main reason I don't hang out there. There's also, I think, some big life-size games like chess, checkers. Differs depending on the ship which games they have, but games and smoking, depending on what you need. All right, so from 10 all the way across, we have the only staterooms on 10 on the other side of the Red Frog Rum Bar. So we're not going to head all the way that way. We've got staterooms here, staterooms here, staterooms here, staterooms here. So we've got several decks here of just rooms. The next place that is open is the Sky Zone, the arcade. So we're going to pop over to 7, 8, 6. Check out those 3 things before 5. And 5 is mostly empty all the way back to the Havana bar where my room is. So let's head to the Sky Zone. All right, so to get to the Sky Zone, we need to pick an elevator. And on Carnival, you do that
car queue
outside the elevator. So you hit the button. It tells you what is available. Ooh, it is so fast, you guys. So let's try this again.
7 car queue.
Okay. Run, run, run. Made it. Once you're in, there's no buttons. But y'all, you gotta be fast because literally the doors open so quickly. Sky Zone. So, if you ever need to play a little laser tag, I believe is what this is. Rock climbing gym. All kinds of stuff for the kiddos. Here you go. This is all that's here. You can see Circle C, O2. These are all different levels of the kids club. So depending on what age your kiddo is, they will be in an age appropriate Carnival Kids group. From here, there's a special little staircase to the arcade. And the arcade is a pretty good size on this ship. We've got the entrance, Circle C, O2. So with Kids Club, the Sky Zone, and the arcade on this front of the ship, we've got a pretty little circular area for the kiddos of any age. I don't know how well it works because, again, there's like 12 kids on this ship. It's a fairly retirement age sailing we're currently on. But who knows? Everyone loves a good duck machine. You can see the kids club. You can see the arcade. The rest of this floor, all cabins. I'll give you all a look down one of those cabins, but again, we're being quiet. People are sleeping. And then we will pop down to 5, where the liquid lounge and the main areas of the ship begin. Let's look down a hallway. So level 6, 7, 8, 9, all the main decks of cabins. This is what they look like. let's go ahead down to 5. All right, we have the Liquid Lounge, which is of course currently closed. Put some footage from in here right now. Perfect. That is the upstairs. I will put a little footage when we get downstairs of the main level. But on 5, we have a few shops, all closed because we're in port. But the most important one on the ship, Pandora's counter. Brand new on this ship. Just put it in during dry dock. It's part of the Hip Fish Fashion Jewelry Fun Shops. They have jewelry, they have watches, they have shirts, purses. They have a bit of a more perfume, drinks, flip-flops on the other side. And you can see it is one day before Halloween. Look. The quietest you will ever see the atrium. Middle of the night, baby. You have one of the ATMs on the ship. We have the Effie store. And now we go into the upper promenade. Oh, y'all. It is getting late. It is almost 12:30 in the morning. My favorite spot on the ship besides my cabin, the library. They are really low on books right now. 12 sea days. Y'all. People have been reading these books left and right. There was a time when there was not a single book in the library. Literally, on the Facebook page for the sailing, people put out a call. Please, if you have read your books, bring them to the library. We need something to read. Unfortunately, for those of us who like the library for the peace and quiet it affords when we're working or reading, just need a quiet spot to think, they have started doing art shows in there and taking over it on some sea days, which I hate, but is what it is. After the library, we come to the middle of the ship, Bonsai, and Fahrenheit 555, which is the steakhouse. I've only eaten in the steakhouse twice in all of my Carnival sailings, and I am platinum. Mom is diamond, but we just like the MDR. We don't like spending extra money on food. But Mom actually got a casino offer to eat in the steakhouse this time. So I'll put up a couple pictures of our lovely steaks that we had. Thank you to the casino. Which you can see through this lovely glass cage. It keeps the smoke in because that is another smoking area. We will be there in a minute on deck 4. first we have to finish deck 5. So we have elevators and stairs. We have the alchemy bar. I've never eaten at Bonsai, but I have seen it. And it looks amazing. Okay, y'all. Pixels Photo Gallery. So instead of the walls of pre-printed photos, Pixels is going digital, and you can now look at these little tablets of your photos. They do put lots of photos up here as well. You know, 12 sea days is a lot. 25 days on a ship period is a lot. But we've had a lot of fun, and we're not done yet. There is an outer deck here. And this is a great place to come. For a little peace and quiet on those long sea days. Under this overhang, it's very shady. We like shade. We also like the Pig and Anchor, right past Pixels. This is another Guy Fieri restaurant. And while it is included on sea day lunches, it is paid in the evenings. Although it's delicious. All right, y'all. We are getting close to my room. And you know I love you to keep going on this tour because your girl wants to go to bed. It was a long day in Honolulu at the luau. And we are getting up early to go to Aloha Stadium tomorrow, where the swap meet. The Dream Studio, and it is all decked out for Halloween. Followed by the cafe. You can get all your fancy coffee needs right here. And milkshakes. That's where I come. Right before Ocean Plaza, which is typically a buzz with activity, karaoke, trivia, ballroom dancing. I mean, this is one of the places to be on the ship, let me tell you. And right after Ocean Plaza, where I call home sweet home, Havana. Ooh, na na. Now, I have done a full look at the Havana area on a previous ship on the horizon. They are identical, so I will link that down below. We also did a full cabin tour, which we have a cabana this time. So I will link that down below. But we'll do a quick walk into the bar at least. Typically, this place is going with a live band until maybe 1 in the morning, 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning. If you are not a Havana suite or room member, you can come in and use all of this area. You just cannot go outside past the spot where it says wristbands are needed to enter this point. But the bar and the music are for everyone. All right, let's look at this map. What's on deck 4 besides dinner? Oh, all the good stuff. All right, so the Vista Restaurant. This is where we eat for your time dining. Then there is Limelight Lounge. That's the comedy club. Art Gallery, Heroes Bar, Lower Promenade. We've got a lot of staterooms down here, including Family Harbor. We have fun shops, the atrium, and of course the lower section of the Liquid Lounge. And last but not least, we will end down on 3 in the main lobby. So let's pop down here to 4, and you will see the upper area of the Vista Restaurant. All right, and for some reason, the restaurant is open, so we're gonna take a look. But be nice and be quiet. Don't touch anything, because they have to clean before they go home every night. This is one of the 2 main dining rooms. They use one for your time dining, which means anytime from 5 to 9, you can come check in here and eat. Or you can eat in the other restaurant, which has early dining at 5, late dining at 7. You have a set table, set waiter. You go at that time every night. We're not going to head downstairs because deck 3, the Vista Restaurant, is the only thing down there. But I will put some footage right here. Downstairs is definitely superior to upstairs, but they're both nice. We just like being in the action. Let's go ahead and check out the rest of 4. We start the lower promenade, and since the art gallery is on this ship, we get lots of art pieces. Now, main bathroom for dinner, very important, and the conference room, which doesn't seem important, but if you want to go to the church services or the Alcohol Anonymous services, things like that, they're typically in this conference room. So it is a very important place to know. If you need those things, they have them almost every day. Limelight, which is the comedy club most of the evening. Until it turns to a dance club. But right now, y'all, there's just no one on the ship. At least no one who wants to party. I don't know. If you are a person who buys art on a ship, let me know, because I love Santorini. I don't quite get the allure. Also, waiting in line for the comedy club the other night, Mom had an entire argument with another lady that this was Sleeping Beauty, which it clearly is. But the other lady said it was not. So anyone else who thinks that's Sleeping Beauty, comment down below. Maybe she had too much to drink, but Mom was right. That's clearly Sleeping Beauty. All right, coming out of the art gallery, we have the Heroes Bar. They do have poker here most nights, most days. Any chance that you have to watch football, basketball, baseball, apparently tennis at 12:30 in the morning, will be here at the Heroes Bar. They show most big NFL games, college games, but not all. And it depends on the day. We've definitely had plenty of people who were hoping to watch a big sports game from back home and were disappointed that it wasn't shown. So, come for the ship. Don't be upset if your favorite team isn't showing on the big screen. The casino. And y'all, we'll be going in here in a second because first, turn to the left. Deck 4. Midship by the elevators is the new non-smoking casino, aka the smallest casino you have ever seen. Okay, there's smaller other places, but you know, just you'll see. Don't get me wrong, I hate smoking. I am allergic to cigarette smoke. So I fully applaud the idea of a non-smoking casino and a smoking casino to cater to all the people. Who wants to gamble in a box? This is a tiny little box. There's not even any windows. Surely, us non-smokers deserve a window. We're on a ship. Can't complain. To the smoking casino. Ta-da! This is what we're talking about. All the machines, all the people. There are no people. There's not even games. There is another small non-smoking section over here on the right, but 90% of this is a smoking area because that is what the casino likes. And the big wheels in the middle got the tables back over here. And y'all, if you've seen a duck, let me know, because I've been looking, and so far our late night ship tour has turned up not a single duck. You may have also noticed this new casino does not have a bar, which is a little weird. There's typically a casino bar on Carnival ships, typically, but that's okay. The waiters go to the Heroes Bar to get drinks for the casino, so it does work, but there is no walk up, here's the bar, order a drink. Not sure if that's better or worse. I don't gamble. The atrium, level 4. They are still cleaning. So we have the cherry on top, Carnival Adventures. We have liquor and tobacco. We have a little bar, stool, table top here, which is a nice place to stand with a drink in the evenings while you're watching this area where they typically have entertainment, violins, guitars, singers. Also, you're looking for a candy bar. They have candy bars in here. Few little seats. We have the lower version of the liquid lounge. As well as more of our swimming tropical stores on either side. I will go ahead and put a little footage on the lower level of the liquid lounge right here. Perfect. Let's go ahead. I'm going to bring you all down to deck 3 in the lobby, where we will conclude our tour, and I will finally be free to go to my room and sleep. Found some more people. This staircase is quite the staircase. All right, so we have a few computers, Carnival Adventures or the short excursions desk. We have guest services. If you need help of any type, this is where you come. Of course, forward elevators. 90% of your excursions or getting off the ship will happen from these forward elevators. You go to 1 and then down to 0 and off the ship. We have another ATM. Lovely guest services. Seating for everyone. And the other dinner restaurant. So, if you are on early or late dining, the Horizon restaurant here at the front of the ship will be your main dining room. It is also a very popular place for card players to come hang out. Throughout the day, you may see several people in here taking up the tables, hanging out with friends. Genuinely having a great time. But for me, I'm having a wonderful time because it is now bedtime. 1 in the morning. I hope I was awake enough to do this tour justice. And although I would love to do the tour in the daytime with the sun shining, it just was too many people on the ship for you to truly see anything but a million people. And I try really hard not to film people who don't want to be filmed. So you still got to see 90% of the ship. Well, you saw 100% of the ship, just a lot was closed. That's okay. I will see y'all on the next video. Hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, leave me a comment or a like down below and let me know if you want to see something different in my next ship video. I'll try to include it. Bye y'all.